Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, I wanted to do a current skincare routine for you guys. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll stay, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little bell next to it so you're notified anytime I upload new material. And for those of you who are already subscribers, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to doing this little skincare series for you. Today is going to be the first of a skincare series where I just tell you what I do with my face every day in terms of skincare. And what I plan to do in the coming weeks is do a series of little videos explaining to you in a little bit more detail what all the different types of skincare products out there are. For example, what is glycolic acid and what is salicylic acid, what is tretinoin, what is retinol, just so that you guys can click on an individual video and get more information about each individual skincare item that I talk about today, plus some other ones that I'm not even going to talk about today. So anyway, let's dive into my current skincare routine. I'm going to start with my evening skincare routine. And what I do at night is, in order to get my makeup off, because I feel like that is the most important step in my makeup routine, because when I do not get all of my makeup off, my skin breaks out. So it's super duper important that I really get all the makeup off. And I really love these Olay cleansing wipes. They're these little towelettes and you activate them with water. They have these little blue dots on them, which are a little bit exfoliating. And so anyway, I run this under water, it gets all sudsy, I clean off all my makeup. It does an awesome job, and I do feel like it does a little bit of exfoliating as well because of those little dots. And that does an amazing job of getting off all my makeup. There's always a little bit of eye makeup left over after I use those little towelettes. So then I use my Garnier micellar water to remove all the rest of my eye makeup. Then once I'm done with that, I take these rose water towelettes and I run over my face one more time just to make sure there's no makeup. There's almost always zero makeup left once I use those towelettes. The reason I use them is mainly for my neck, because sometimes there is a little bit of makeup left on my neck from the day. And so those towelettes really get anything on my neck off, so that I don't break out on my neck. So after I've done those steps, I move on to my toner, and I use this Thayer's Witch Hazel toner, and it smells like rose petals. You guys will not be surprised to know, because I love the smell of rose, and it smells so good. I love this stuff. So I tone my face after I am all clean with no makeup on my face. And then I move on to my eye cream. I still use this Rodan & Fields eye cream, which I really, really love. You can only buy this through a Rodan & Fields consultant, but it's a really awesome emollient eye cream, and I just love it. It's wonderful. I really think it's fabulous. If you don't know somebody that sells Rodan & Fields, another eye cream that I absolutely love is the Bobbi Brown eye cream. It's really expensive, and I don't think it's necessary to pay that much money for eye cream. I think you could probably go get like the CeraVe eye cream, the Olay eye cream, and any of those would probably work just as well as that Bobbi Brown one. I just happen to not have tried those, and I think they would do the same job. So if you're looking to save money, don't go out and buy the Bobbi Brown one. Just go grab one from the grocery store that's Olay or CeraVe. But I love this Rodan & Fields one. I've been using it for a couple of years, and I just think it does a great job. So if you want to try that and you can find somebody who sells it, go for it. The next step in my routine is to put on my glycolic acid. So I alternate glycolic acid and Retin A every other night. So one night I'll put on the glycolic acid, one night I'll put on the Retin A. And the glycolic acid is 10%. And I love this stuff. It is so, so good. So the purpose of the glycolic acid is to exfoliate your skin. It breaks down sebum and oil in your pores, and so it decreases your risk of having acne, blackheads, and also makes your pores look smaller because it's clearing out your pores. And it works beautifully. This is inexpensive. You can get this on Amazon. It's about $10. Before I found this, I once bought the Drunk Elephant one, which is really lovely. It's 12%, where this is 10%, although I believe this company makes a 12% glycolic acid as well. And the Drunk Elephant one was like $100, and this is 10, and they're the same thing. So don't waste your money buying any glycolic acid products from Sephora or Ulta. Just go online, buy this glycolic acid. If you're interested in a glycolic acid treatment, it's $10 and it will do the same thing. So on the nights that I am using this, I'll put it on. Once it's on, I will let it dry for a second, and then I put on my CeraVe PM moisturizing lotion over it, because this is a light acid and it will make my skin feel dry if I don't moisturize over it. So I always put a moisturizer on over it, and then my skin doesn't feel tight and dry. On the alternate night, I will use my Retin A, which is a really, really low you can tell it's completely out. I have a new one waiting for me at the pharmacy and I need to just go pick it up. So Retin A, this one is 0.025. So I'm gonna move up to the 0.04% one now, because you have to kind of use this for a little while and start with the lowest concentration of Retin A or tretinoin, and then your skin starts to tolerate it, and then you can move up to higher concentrations. So I've used this whole tube up, and so I'm gonna move on to a little bit stronger concentration of the Retin A. The Retin A, like the glycolic acid, exfoliates. It increases collagen production in your skin. It is an amazing anti-aging product. It decreases wrinkles, fine lines, and it does dry your skin out. So in the same way that I use a night lotion with my glycolic acid, on the nights that I use my Retin A, I will also put on my lotion afterwards, because otherwise my skin will be super duper dry. The reason that I alternate these is because, number one, probably if I use this every single night, my skin would be super dry. But also, I love the glycolic acid because I feel that it helps it helps control my oil in my skin. It helps control my acne, my blackheads. Now, Retin A is also an acne medication, so it will also do it. But I feel like for whatever reason, when I use glycolic acids, I do not get any blackheads. And technically, Retin A is supposed to do the same thing, but for whatever reason, I just feel like the glycolic acid works really well on my skin for that purpose. So I alternate the two night by night, then I put on my night lotion afterwards, and then I'm done. It sounds really long because I just told you the whole routine, but that whole thing takes about 10 minutes. I will also link below the order in which I do everything with links of where you can get all this stuff. Obviously, the Retin A is a prescription drug, so you're gonna have to get that from your dermatologist. I will talk in my individual videos a little bit more about the difference between Retin A and retinol. So stay tuned if you're interested in learning a little bit more detail about these skin products. Yeah, so if you want Retin A, see your dermatologist so that you can get a prescription for it. It is likely the most researched anti-aging product out there, and it has been proven to decrease wrinkles, increase collagen production. It's a great drug. Okay, so let's move on to my morning routine. The first thing when I wake up in the morning is I wash my face with some exfoliating wash. At the moment, I'm using this Philosophy exfoliating wash. It's got a really nice fine granule in it. And the reason that I want to use a exfoliating wash in the morning is because I'm using the Retin A and the glycolic acid at night, which are exfoliating agents. So I want to use something that's got a little bit of grit to it to get some of those dead skin cells off in the morning. And this, I think, does a really nice job. Anything with a little bit of granule will work for that purpose. I've talked about the Clarins one before. That's got a little bit of a exfoliating agent in it. This works well. Rodan & Fields makes a mask that would do the same thing because it's got a little bit of a grit in it. So any exfoliating agent will do. Once that is done, I will use my rose towelettes to clean off my neck, because at night when I'm using my Retin A and my glycolic acid, I bring it down onto my neck and a little bit on my décolleté on my chest, because you don't want to use all these anti-aging products on your face but not on your neck and your chest. You want everything to look, when you're 50 or 60 or 70, you want everything to look uniform. So I really should put it on the back of my hands, but I don't bother because I wash my hands like 20 times a day. So there's no point. At night, I put the glycolic acid on my hands, but in the morning, I don't put any anti-aging product on my hands because I just wash my hands too many times during the day. Anyhow, back to my routine. So in the morning, I will use my rose water towelettes on my neck and kind of really rub it to get any of the dead skin cells that might be on my neck or chest off, in the same way that I use the exfoliating wash on my face. The next thing I do is I use my vitamin C serum on my skin. This is an antioxidant. It's good for protecting your skin from environmental agents that will cause aging and pollutants. So I put that on my skin. The reason that I like this Timeless is because it is made for you when you order it by this company. And I don't, if you haven't seen me mention this in a video before, I do not use vitamin C products from the grocery store anymore because I have learned that vitamin C is an unstable compound. It will break down over time, and you never know how long a vitamin C product has been sitting on the shelf at the grocery store. So I prefer to order it from this company that will make it for you right when you order it, so you know it has just been made and it will last 3 months from the time that you order it, and you know that it is in its active and functioning form. Once my vitamin C is on, I use some form of sunscreen. Right now I'm using my CeraVe SPF 30, and it's broad spectrum. And I really like this. It's a combination of sunscreen and moisturizer, so it eliminates a moisturizer step in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work, and I just put on this, and then I have sunscreened, I have moisturized, and I can move on to my primer or my makeup. So that is, in a nutshell, my current skincare routine. I hope that that helps you guys figure out some kind of routine that you may want to start doing. I have not done this all my life. I have only been doing this for the last several, maybe 2 years. And I really feel like having just a skincare regimen is a good idea because it will definitely help with anti-aging. It will definitely help with skin protecting. And the more you do it, the more routine it becomes, and the less laborious it becomes. And really, I do feel like I've seen a major improvement in my skin by doing something consistent every morning and every night. So I hope that you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for taking time out to join me on my channel today, and I will see you next time. Bye.